Yes. Fuck's sake. That is horrifying. Anyways, hello, last and ladies. My name. Yeah, whenever you're watching this, I hope you're going to have a wonderful, great time. And yay, everything's fine. Something is off. What the fuck? She ran out without his stuff. What the fuck? Where is it? No one's betting an eye on that matter. Seems like all that is just a dream. Oh no, it ain't. Players remain calm, everything's under control. Reassessing the situation, but it appears the earthquake caused no major injuries, and only minor property damage. And those slimy abominations. What about those? Huh? What about them? Like, do you know the first thing about them? Are we in danger? I expect analyzing them. From what the mayor's office has found out so far, they appear to be benign. Yeah, that's super reassuring. Everybody's safety remains our top priorities. We're happy to report that the dungeons were not affected by the earthquake. Seriously, that's your only issue? You can continue to enjoy your sleigh. Like that's the only thing to worry about. Did I tell you I got woken up by a monster today? You're kidding, right? Give me a real shock. I open my eyes and this thing is looking right at me. Don't think anything ever jerked me out of my sleep like that. And I thought my day was wild. What happened next? It jumped out of a window, and I ran out and followed, but it was so fast. Got away before I could catch it. And all hell broke loose. It's going to sound weird, but I think it actually wanted me to follow it. It could have just hidden after jumping out of my window. Instead, it took its time until I made it outside, then ran towards the train station. I think I'll head out for the dungeons. Catch you later. You're seriously going slang today, after what just happened? Fabio! You're not. Love, if there was ever a spa day, today is it. Oh. Desolate Castle sounds interesting,
so
to be
sorry
honest.
To be 2 minutes late.
2 minutes? It's 4 minutes on my end, so don't even try. But thank you for being here. You know, I appreciate it. Today, I skipped the coffee and the tea. Today I'm drinking an energy drink. Very specifically, Monster's Mango Loco. Probably one of the best canned ones I know. But it's not the best one. Wait. Let's buy some shit. Inventory, potions. Nice. Yeah, I forgot that those were the jelly abilities.
I lurk while I eat.
Don't worry about it. Like, I'm glad that you told me that, but don't worry about it. I'm definitely not constantly seeking approval from people that I barely know. Not at all. I know how you keep bringing up that shit. How do I get out of here? You can clearly see that, like, the main reason this game was made was not to be like, oh yeah, let us make a fun and polished game. Like, this game is so hardcore as social criticism, it's not normal. But in this case, it's a good thing. Seriously, I think that's a nice thing about this game. Not a lot, like that. Though we played a lot recently, but now that I think about it. Like, think about it. What's it called? Another Crab's Treasure was also one. But it was also a really fucking good game, just in general. Weapons. Bunny Blade. The Bunny Blade 5000! Let's take you for a while, because you look a little bit adorable.
Oh, I miss another crab's treasure.
Yeah, totally. Same here. Well, I don't miss it as much as I missed, Light of P when I finished that one. Don't get me wrong, I still miss it. It was a really fun game. I'm kind of constantly trying to get people to play it. Don't I have something to get rid of status elements? Nope. Out of MP. Oh, yo, fecke. Oh, you fecke. Nice. But you get what I mean, right? Like, you feel what the main priority of this game was. And it was not necessarily to entertain people. Don't get me wrong, it's still a fun game. I just think there's a little bit of a missed opportunity here. Lighthouse Reef. Not where I want it to be, but still a good start. Like, and for example, if we take another crab's treasure, that one thrives on its simplicity. Like, it's a good starter, soul-like. And it's not too simplistic to be unfun. It gets more fun the more abilities you unlock, obviously. And the more abilities you unlock, the more strategically complex the game gets. Which is something that I'm not having with many Souls-likes, to be honest. Like, not in that way, and that is insanely fun, in my opinion. Visit a dungeon appears on this island if you do something with the lighthouses. I've been returning to this place time and time again, but I can't figure it out. Don't think I'm not cut out for this. Yeah, I think so too, but only because you also look like you're not cut out for it. Okay, I have to do something here with the lighthouses. Of course I'm drowning, because why the fuck would a character who comes from Vienna be able to swim? Sure. I mean, for example, the art style in itself is really, really fun. Like, it's unique. It is, the characters could all look much more interesting and much more lively. But in general, for the areas, this cel shading kind of picture book-esque vibe is something that I actually think is very fun. Desolate Castle, that's where I want to go to. But first we're gonna do something else. Hello, dear little crow.
We can all agree they have the best walks.
The characters? Nah, sorry, I think you're alone on that one. Die. No, die faster. Also, I started rewatching The Owl House like a few days ago. And honestly, I'm not regretting a single second of it. Mostly because I already, I'm already almost finished.
Mon complete. So sad.
Yeah, it is. The Owl House is a good show. The only thing I was kind of annoyed at in the newest episode is that they seem to heavily lean on that. Oh yeah, parents don't know what gay people are. Aspect. Like, don't get me wrong, representation, whatnot, can be really fun. And well done, especially, it can be really fun. But it can look like trying very hard, trying too hard. I mean, as a dumb example, one of my favorite animated shows on Netflix is Q-Force, which is like only about gay characters. The only straight character there is like the embodiment of one of those macho football guys that no one actually likes except for the people who are like really insanely into muscles. But it's not like this incredibly queer coded show is like, oh yeah, no, all straight people are evil, because there is actually a point where it feels like that. Like, no joke, it's a little bit worrying. But they also show that a lot of that kind of mentality comes from just bad people teaching kids that it's okay to bully others just because they are different.
A friend of mine loves Q-Force too much, honestly.
I mean, there's always you can to love a show too much. But what I mean, they gave that one jock character that is designed to be hated a really interesting redemption arc, basically. Obviously he's not becoming gay. That's not a thing that happens.
They cosplay as them.
But that's okay, because most of the outfits are actually kind of good.
Also, hello Dravus.
Hello Red King, how are you doing? Hope you had a fine day today, my friend. But what I meant, yeah, they gave
My
that.
My brother talks about Q-Force all the time, but I haven't seen it myself. I gotta go to work in an hour.
Oh
I'd
no!
rather be a bum.
Oh shucks! Why can't I be unemployed? Why do I have to have a semi-successful career in which I earn money? This is how that currently sounds like. But I kind of feel what you mean, but only on a little bit of a different practice. Because if I could, I would probably spend a lot more time streaming.
Hello, Daddy Fabio.
But it's a little bit hard to put that time into it and it being worthwhile. Whoa, you bitches! But also, I always said when I get some footing in my current job, and I have a skill and experience level enough so that I could technically just make my own, recommend my own salary. Oh, fuck you.
BRB, I go wash plate and make tea.
Then I'm probably gonna cut down an hour so that I can have a little bit more time to spend with the things that I'm interested in. Maybe streaming or something else. That is confusing me a little bit. Is there a reason for me to be here? Except for putting that platform on here. Push. Of course, that was definitely the reason why I'm here. No! Okay, good. That's enough. See? I have a plan. Even if I never look like it. Because all my plans are a little bit too far ahead. But there's still a lighthouse. We're gonna go there afterwards. By the way, we're also not gonna do that dungeon today. We're gonna do that dungeon tomorrow. We're gonna unlock that dungeon when we're gonna do it tomorrow. Ow. Good. That is something that I can accept. Kick it. Yes. Kick the bucket. Kick the bucket. Nice. Nope. Nope. Oh, die finally. Nope. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, fuck you. Nice. Nice. Oh, good. Woo! Good! Good one! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh. But again, not the most challenging. Great. I'm actually so glad that we're in such a good run in terms of the dungeons and whatnot, because I don't know what the story holds. If the story still lasts a little longer when the time I have for completing all the dungeons. Then I can still redo dungeons if I want to. Also, these environmental puzzles are kind of fun. I mean, they're not really puzzles. It's you throw a giant electro beam at it. Oh, items. Nice, 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 nice. Good. I mean, that's a thing. I just remember that's a little bit something that my mom always tried to say, like, you know, whatever do what makes you happy, but just try that you, just see that you manage to look out for you. Basically saying, like, yeah, no, I can base whatever hobby I have, as long as I have fun with it, and it doesn't obscure the fact that I still need to be able to, well, be alive and earn money at some point. And yeah, but always what made her a little bit too hesitant towards all of my hobbies. And when I want to start YouTube at some point, like professionally, not just in terms of like you see with Jacksepticeye and whatnot. And I uploaded regularly videos for a while.
Sometimes I just want to go AWOL and live amongst the dumpsters near my neighborhood. Let the IRS get to me eventually, but I can be a free human being.
Yeah, the thing is, I had moments like that too. I'm insanely, like, I'm just on a knowledge base level. I'm insanely interested in survival stuff. Like, I don't know how well I would fare out there, but I'm interested in the topic, and I would love to get to know the topic a little bit more. And to some degree, I kind of think it would be fun to
give me a tip. I have no sort of survival skills.
The thing is, before I do anything in that regard, I want to get a handful of bushcrafting and bushcrafting things, and the great book about everything you can ever make, or something. I don't know how it's called. I just know it's a giant fucking book that basically contains like basic information about basically everything, which makes it also incredibly valuable. Like when you were trying to buy it, it costs like I don't know how much it costs. I think I put it on my wish list, but I'm not too sure. Ethik fällt aus morgen in der Früh. Ah. Good. Where's Amazon? Yeah, shut up, Amazon. I don't like you that much. You're just weirdly valuable. Yeah, where are my things? Oh, fuck. Of everything. Ultimate guide to rebuilding a civilization. Yeah, that's how it's called. The ultimate guide to rebuilding civilization. But it's 120 euros, which is already like twice or thrice the price of a usual book, if not even 4 times the price. I forgot how much a normal book costs, okay? Because I usually am used to buying mangas who are like maximum 8 euros or something.
Lot of bones.
120 bucks. Like euros.
Do you know how many McChickens I can buy with that?
I know. But the thing is, this book is supposed to contain like the basic knowledge to make basically everything in existence, including like how to create electricity and shit. So basically, they constantly advertise it. Like, yeah, if you ever happen to to be in a post-apocalyptic scenario, or you happen to travel through time and you get stuck in, I don't know, somewhere, then make sure you have this book with you, because then you can basically build everything that exists.
Do you think it'll teach me how to make mustard gas?
I think making mustard gas is actually
Brought
really
tea
fucking
acquired.
easy. As far as I know, making mustard gas is so shockingly easy that you can make it by accident even. Which is not that I'm saying that you should do it. You shouldn't. Don't. I don't know that
Tell me
area.
I don't want to look it up and be on a list. Why is the water green?
Because we are
Also,
in a
good
swamp
morning.
area. Also, hello, Extraceratops.
Hi Fabio.
Oh yeah, and
Hi,
in terms of
Extraceratops.
straight character in
Hello
Q-Force.
Extraceratops.
As I said already, like that's he had like one of the best character development moments in the entire show. And it was really well done because it showed it highlighted a lot of issues that yeah, of course this is happening, because it was highlighting a lot of issues in, I think, specifically American family economy. Obviously, a lot of that stuff basically being gay code and shit. Like how it is apparently incredibly easy to adopt a child as long as you have some money for it. And how shockingly easy it also is to give that child away again. Because that was the story of this character in Q-Force. He tried his best to be a good boy, in quotation marks, to make his new adoptive parents proud, but Faye just couldn't handle having a child, and so Faye gave him away. That happened to him so often that when one guy who happens to be the head of the CIA happened to adopt him, in this case, that he began idolizing him and copying all of his good and bad mannerisms. And therefore became also an arrogant ass that thinks of others who are not like him as beneath him. Not because he's a bad person, he's just badly raised. And that's not his fault. But if you see the head of the CIA in Q-Force, you also know what a jerk he is. And in a moment where the Q-Force actually found out about it, they were all like, bro, if you know, even if we don't get along with each other, we're part of the same team. So if you need anything, just let me know. And then that's when he basically became best friends with a guy from the Q-Force, which he ridiculed the entire time beforehand. It was a really good chunk of character development in a show that was mostly about silly gay jokes, silly gay people doing silly gay jokes. Yeah, I know. I'm watching the weirdest shit. Leave me alone. Don't judge me.
silly gay people.
Yeah, it is. Like, they have an undercover specialist in that group.
Maybe I should stop bullying my friend over it. I'll check it out. I played Gravity Rush recently, and those enemies remind of the enemies in that game.
But yeah, but it is. Like, many of the characters are like absolute gay stereotypes. It's not even fun. It is almost not funny how much they are gay stereotypes. Like, their mechanic is the embodiment of a lesbian. The undercover specialist is a drag queen.
King, don't knock it till you try it.
The undercover specialist is a drag queen that is like the classic that has almost a... No, I wouldn't say that what I just had in mind.
That's why I gotta try it.
And then there's a an arrow ace character basically, who is the hacker, and the main character who is like the embodiment of buff gay guy. It's really fun. Like, the show already starts out with, this is a show about gay prejudice and whatnot. By the main character starting off as being declared the best of his year to graduate. Like, they basically declare him the best graduate of his year that he graduated from, and he said he vowed to himself that if he manages to actually do that, he comes out as gay. Like, he is gonna say like, hey yo, I'm better than any one of these people, and hey, I'm still gay, I'm still a good agent. That was his plan. But as soon as he said that, everybody people literally said, Anna, we had an issue. That is not the best one. I don't know why. And then literally pulled his bully on the pedestal. Like, literally the moment he came out. So yeah, it is partially heavy, but it's also mostly funny if you are into that kind of humor. As I said, it is so extremely queer coded that probably mostly only gay people will watch it, or people who are heavily adjacent to those people, like pan individuals like me. It might be hard for me now. It's not hard for you. Stop worrying.
Sounds fun.
Yeah. The only good thing about Netflix was their animation department. And when I heard that Netflix was trying to cut down on their animation department, I was just like, bro, you literally have almost no fucking good shows. Just, what the fuck are you doing? If you want to ruin yourself, sell yourself to Elon Musk. Like, there are so many shows that I know that were ruined by Netflix, and some shows that are just incredibly average. Like, pretty much all of the live action shows are incredibly average. or just bad. And it's not like I didn't watch them. Well, it's not like I watched the wrong ones. Like The Witcher, for example, was good, obviously. But also, what are you expecting if Henry Cavill was playing the role of Geralt? Wait. An interesting puzzle. And also Brooklyn Faye also had Brooklyn Nine-Nine on there for a while, which is also a fucking fantastic show to watch. If you haven't watched Brooklyn Nine-Nine, do it now. Like literally, do it now. If you haven't watched Brooklyn Nine-Nine, what the fuck is the point of me being here? Oh, you feckers.
I watched most of it with my brother. It's good.
Yeah, I told you. As if I would recommend a crappy show to you. If I think a show is crappy, I'm telling you that it's crappy. But I know that there are shows that I kind of love more because of their concept than anything else. Like Made in Abyss. If Ryan hears that, he will probably try to murder me softly. Like I like the concept of Made in Abyss, but honestly, the weird imagery mostly on the people side. So the weird body horror bullshit, that is not something that my stomach wants to deal with. Like, if it wouldn't be for the amazing environment in Made in Abyss, I would probably have skipped that show after the first few really weird instances. And the more I think about it, the more actually Altered Carbon is one of them. Because I love the concept of altered carbon, which is that it's a sci-fi world where cloning is so normal that if you die, you get resurrected in a new body by the government. And obviously the rich people have like entire warehouses full with their own clones. And if they die, their personality that is uploaded to some weird satellites that contains all their, well, memories and personality. just gets uploaded into a different body. Like, if they die, they just get re-uploaded again. There's only one way to truly kill someone like that. And that is by destroying that satellite where the backups of them are, if they have multiple of them, and destroying a weird chip in their body that is part of your vertebrae. Like, that is part of your spine. And because that spine contained a part of you, basically, you can just swap it out, and therefore just can have any body that you want to. Which is why the entire season around, we never really saw the main character's actual body. Because all that we know is that he apparently used to be an incredibly talented assassin. And when I recommended that show to a friend of mine who is like obsessed with sci-fi. Not really obsessed with sci-fi, but really into it, heavily into it. She was just like, what the fuck? I cannot understand your fascination for it. The concept is cool, but definitely underrated. And they can age, but that's the point. Their bodies only age. If their body gets too old, it just gets grabbed, and one of the clone bodies gets replaced. There's an entire sect around dying naturally.
Oh.
I need to turn you somehow, but I don't know how. There's something wrong with that. I don't know how to turn you yet. And how do I turn you? If that won't work. Also, the same reason why I liked Altered Carbon is it's the reason why I really want to play Nobody Wants to Die. So you know that on my games I will stream as soon as I have another spot open. It's gonna be Suikosis and Nobody Wants to Die.
I'm actually pretty hyped for Zoocosis.
Oh, me too. I waited for this game for such a long time. Hey, perhaps there might even be a chance that Overthrown comes out at that point. Like, when I'm playing Zoocosis and when I have, like, 2 games that I really want to play. Perhaps Dinoblade also. There are so many games that I know are in development that I really am extremely hyped for. Oh, now I get it. Good. Of course. Also, climb down. I want to know if there's something down here. Is there for me a way to cheat something and get an item that I don't know about? Not as far as I know. Yeah, and if you don't know of Overthrown, don't worry. I only know about it because TikTok apparently thinks that I like it. And honestly, it looks amazing. It's like a city builder where you can run around and jump around like we are in a game like Pseudo Regalia. Like it is in its control scheme, it is like, it seems like a platforming Metroidvania fighting game. And now take a good guess what it's actually supposed to be. Oh, you bitch. Oh no. Ah, fuck. I think I already mentioned once what Overthrown is supposed to be. But I'm gonna tell you now anyways, because none of you is trying to solve that. It's actually a city builder. Like a city builder where you can throw around buildings like you're Superman and jump around like you're Mario or something. Just conceptually, that already sounds completely insane and like something that I just have to play. Of
My
course.
bad, I was looking at zoocosis and didn't hear the whole question.
No, I said another game that I really want to play, that I really am hyped to come out is Overthrown. And Overthrown has like genuinely good platforming gameplay and with a decent fighting system. Like, not the most complex fighting system. More imagine like Sonic and the Dark Knight. Basically like that, but with a lot more, with a much more complex movement system that could be in a well done platform on its own, a la Mario Odyssey or Hat in Time, which are both games I hold in high regards. Nice. But in the end, it's supposed to be a city builder, but like it on purpose a really chaotic one, which I just love. Like like you can throw around buildings. You can force people to take certain jobs by throwing them at certain buildings that make those jobs. You can do farming and whatnot, but you can also just jump around and run around like you are in an off-brand Sonic the Hedgehog game. And that, I think, is very amazing.
Sounds fun.
Yeah, I know. It's one of the many reasons why I really want to play it.
BRB.
I actually thought the demo already came out because they mentioned at some point that they want to release the demo like next week. Like next week from when they made that video. But since then it was already like roughly a month. Nice. Oh, this is a complex one. Good. Ständig stiller Lärm. Was sollen die Nachbarn sagen? Hmm. I have so many questions. Wait, is there a way to get in here without trying to open that door every fucking second? I do not trust this one bit. Can't destroy that, I can't do that. What am I able to do? Fuck's sake. I don't know how to do this. Thing is, I know how to get in there, but that's it. Can't do that, I can't do that. Hmm. Well, of course. Why didn't I think of that sooner? Oh no! Nice. Yes! Nope. I forgot that I can perfect dodge. I'm never doing that! Huh. That is a little bit weird. I love it, I can just fucking place minefield if I want to. Nice. nice. Why is everything so weird right now? Nice. What? Everything is bigger here. Which is a little bit strange. But what am I expecting? Game is being saved. Nice. Nice. Okay, of course I'm dying here. But what did I expect? Safety? In a place like this? Strange. Should have never thought about something like that. Also? Nice. Oh. But wait, that sound looks like something that I would like to uncover. I told you. Look at that place. Slay attack the leggings. Go covered. Are you sure there's no other way? I mean, I know this is the thing that I have to blow into, but come on, man. I mastered the 3 trials. But tell me what trials I can master. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just so fucking good. Nice. Desolate Castle. So. We spent over an hour here so far, and except for this weird bit that we had to encounter in the beginning, there's nothing more that we actually have to do. So, how was slaying? I saw gooey tendrils. Those gooey tendrils that burst out this morning, the area I went to had them as well. Yeah, I heard. They're everywhere, all around Hinterberg. Turns out you can walk on them. Whoa, nice. But that's going to open up new routes everywhere. Maybe even new dungeons. Oh, I didn't even take a single picture for him. Fuck. Ah, there you are. I have remarkable moves. Quite remarkable. The gooey structures? About the goo structures that just appeared everywhere? Even more exciting! I've mentioned my work on the village museum before, yes? I must have such a constant thrill. I don't see how I could have contained myself. We've gathered artifacts from all of Hinterberg's history. From its beginnings as a humble fishing village to its days as a spa resort in Imperial Tons. Tomorrow we will have our grand opening. Just think the most exciting place in all of Hinterberg. Finally unveiled. Most exciting place after the dungeon, right? Well, XFO, perhaps. X Echo, perhaps. Echo? I don't know. You must come tomorrow evening. And you as well, young lady. It will be such a delight. Tomorrow evening, we'll be there. Wonderful. I'll be sure to give you a personal tour. Good thinking. He could be able to help us figure out what's going on in this village. The museum might not be such a bad idea, and somehow I don't think he'll find a lot of other people to come. Alright, so we have plans for tomorrow evening. Might be a good idea to stock up on gear and potions tonight. I hear that gear and more just got some new stuff in. And so did Hannah's shop. I have to look for something. Dungeons of Hinterberg. Deck. Signatures. Oh. That makes me want to do something real quick. Can I ask you? My pleasure, but perhaps you can reciprocate. Ice Marillenknödel? Maybe later. No, I didn't want to! Relaxation. Maybe later. I want to look for people and ask them to sign Hannah's competition. Bootverleih. Cause I want to do Hannah's quest, but the thing is, I don't know how much time I have. That's what I want to do, definitely. Premium weapons. Buy. Wait, buy items back? No. Armor. Oh, I sold so much that I can't even get a better armor. Well, Cleaver CB. Things I would like to know how they look like, but... What's up, bro? Giving a Melanie Schweinbringer. Here to slay some monster butt. Pronto. But we'd have to do like a beginner thing first. We're not going to do that, okay? Of course you have. What the fuck? Your appointment is tomorrow at 8. I suggest you two sober up before then. Whatever. Let's hit the bar, Kev. Wait, I totally know this guy. Klaus Hornbacher, right? Well, this guy used to be on TV all the time, bae. Any chance you're free this evening? I could use some company. I can understand that. Clean up goo covered equipment. Leave a heart. Ooh, nice. I kind of want to, but also I have to. Maybe later. I'm so sorry, Klaus. Things I need to find some of the other slayers. Need to get to know Danny as well. They're all sitting here, aren't they? Yeah. I have to... Oh, I can't use my mouse here. Fuck. But I have to talk to these people, these two people next to the other guy as well. Sometimes I'm not sure what the morally right choice is. Most of these, only the later ones are all better than the one that I have. Armor. And none of them are actually that good. Still kind of sad that we are stuck with a sword. Would be nice if it developed. We basically started the stream with saying that this game is not really meant for being anything else but a social criticism. But it would be really fun if it would do something like a more complex system. I'm so sorry, Klaus. Do you ever feel like there's a soundtrack following you around? I mean, sure, sometimes it's my spotter Carl following me in dungeons with a boombox, but what I really mean is like a soundtrack in your mind. Yeah, I feel that. That's ADHD, dude. Sometimes I listen to music on headphones in the dungeons. No boombox. No, why? Anyway, I don't do it super often, but when I listen, I focus in a different way. Turn up the volume up when I meet monsters. Really let the rock loose. Well, called it anyway. Or the actual rocks let loose into a rock slide. If we're in a double kobold dungeon. It is unwise to deprive yourself of auditory perception when monsters are around. Sure thing, that guy. How about you? I don't listen to music while playing. We're silent like Renault. Need to stay alert. This is the only way. I'm telling you, no party was ever a party without music. Yeah, it's not a party, it's... except maybe tea parties. Even they have music. But you get the idea, you've got to have something to rock out while your spotters later monsters. What are you, gym bros? Weirdos. It's been a long day. Yeah, go to bed. I don't want to waste anything. I think I'll revisit IndieVtuber Hinterwald today. As unsightly as those slimy tendrils that popped up everywhere are. I'm definitely going to keep an eye out for them. See if they lead to interesting new places. Don't forget we promised to go to that museum opening tonight. So, what are your plans for today? I opened up the lighthouse reef so that I don't have to do that today. What are you doing again, Fabio? Just because I'm playing a video game doesn't mean that I don't see what you're doing. I see very well what you're doing, just because you don't.
I'm so sorry.
In your dreams, you're sorry, perhaps. But now, don't worry about it. I'm just questioning what the fuck you do. Inventory, wait. Okay. It's currently my strongest sword, what the hell? Leggings, latex to Y, yeah. See, that happens when you distract me. I accidentally jump into the water.
Oh. So sorry.
What do you mean? It's not actually your fault. I'm just blaming you. Oh, I want to listen to some synthwave after this. Nice. Nice. Nope. Dude. Fuck you. Stop poisoning me. Oh, fuck. Okay, you have to explain to me now why you're using the banana. The pier where all three light beams meet. Are you the one who activated them all? Of course I did, because I have the skill. I have the power. Louisa, we did worse dungeons and we came out unscathed. This is actually so fun. Like, as a dungeon concept, this is so fun. But I already mentioned this. Like, the thing that is fun about it is that, I mean, I already mentioned this, but I'm saying it again. The thing that is fun about it it's not even that this is ocean themed, but that the point of a dungeon is that it's like an unnatural reflection of the area that the dungeon is that the dungeon resides in. And that all of this is ocean themed, while the dungeon we're in, while the area that the dungeon is in is, well, not. It's a fucking swamp. And such a fun concept. Taking the unnaturalness of certain things and making them into a cool characteristic.
Okay, I stop spamming now.
Yeah, I'm wondering why you have so much fun doing that anyways. But if I would always question what the hell my viewers are doing, I wouldn't stop. Like, literally. You guys are sometimes incredibly weird. I love you, but... well, that's one of the reasons why we probably get along that well. Ah, some nice areas to explore again. Oh. Oh no!
I also wonder why I enjoyed it so much. You're not the only one.
I'm confused. I think we need to do all of that anyway, so...
I now regret agreeing to stop.
Can't get back there, which is a little bit strange, but okay.
Or more.
Ah, good. That explained a lot. Autobots. Transform. Nice.
Okay, I'm done.
You done with me?
For today.
Okay. So this is a very slime block heavy
Done
thing.
with spamming.
Wait, what? Oh. Of course. Of course this is how it ends. Nice. Oh, I'm an idiot. And took. No! Okay, good. I get it. Come on. Yes. Nice. And save game. Great. Let's jump. Good, that is done. I don't know what I had to do there. I didn't do anything noteworthy. Not noteworthy, I remember. Yes. Should I go back? Because it kind of feels like I'm missing something. Like best no horn or anything. It's bizarre. I mean, I fought weirder dungeons, but what are you doing? Okay. Ooh, damage reflect. Let me guess. That's that I'm activating the lighthouse houses. That is actually the thing that I had to achieve. That I have to accomplish. And as soon as I did that, I'm basically finished with this small little subsection. So all I need to do is just basically get through because it gets unlocked. Okay, yeah, I dig that. I can see that being fun. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, come on. No second chance. Nice. Ooh, I knew it. I knew it. Oh, resonant body armor. All of the resonant stuff usually is like incredibly good. Oh, and it is much better than what I have already. So I did not make a dumb decision. I just made a mediocrely intelligent decision. Nice. Activate. I think that's all I need. Yes. There's nothing more for me here, right? New ways to discover it. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna save again on part 2. Nice. Ooh. But no joke, I did not expect the game to go full on story mode on me at some point. Which it did! Like, it does that sometimes, and then it just completely baffles you. Because the game is so shallow in some other places, and then suddenly it has a story that is actually like relevant. Like, I'm not even talking about. Now that's the thing. That's what I mean with the game being more social critic than anything else. Because all of a sudden, like out of nowhere, it suddenly had a. It suddenly has a universally relevant story, like with obviously fantastical aspects. I mean, we are fighting in a fucking dungeon after all. But a thematic that is important to every culture technically. Like, for a dumb example, the town that I'm living in, or basically that I'm living close to, also is an insane tourist trap. Like, it's not people. Like, it's not as well known as, for example, Berlin is or Munich. But it is still very frequently and very intensely visited by tourists and stuff. It is a town with a ton of history and whatnot. And if we all of a sudden had these weird things The weird stuff like that to worry about. Like if we, for example, had like these dungeons for no reason at all. Or something similar to this. And because of that, the entire town and region basically tries to get along with it. And therefore it changes a shit ton of stuff that none of the people who are living here actually want. Then obviously I would also be pretty upset. I mean, I'm living here. I would, as much as I enjoy getting to know people from all around the world like the next guy, despite my severe social anxiety, as much would I hate changes made purely for the sake of getting tourists to spend their fucking money on here. And this is exactly what happens here right now. This mayor who thinks the only solution to well, it's not even a solution thing in this case. Let's just admit it, it's just pure greed. This mayor who only thinks about making more money by attracting tourists and trying so hard to appeal to these tourists. It's a textbook example of these kind of people. Point just is, if you are a oh, nice. The problem just is that if you are mayor of some town that relies highly on tourism to stay afloat, to say it that way, then I know you have to make some decisions to appease people who want to come here. But those shouldn't be decisions that make the people living there miserable. And that's basically what she is doing. She created one of those schemy... Oh yeah, you can only earn and spend these points here kind of bullshit. Like pretty much any gacha game or free-to-play game nowadays does. Which basically which like everywhere seems on the surface like it's a good deal, but in general it just isn't. Because at some point you just lose sight of how much money you actually spent. And therefore you're prone to spend more of it. I mean, yeah, to be fair, you're not actually spending your money here. You get everything from the dungeons and whatnot, but it's like the fund system basically. In Germany, we have that bottle return system, where a variety of different bottles can be brought back to the store for a minuscule amount of money. Like, for example, a classic plastic bottle is 25 cents. So obviously with 4 of those bottles you get €1. And, well, we as the normal consumers only get like a minuscule amount of that. The stores actually get a ton of money from companies who are reusing those bottles. And I imagine it to be similar here. Like, not completely similar, obviously. But, like, we earn all these things, like the monster parts, the stuff that we get from the dungeon and whatnot. And while we can't do shit with it, we are basically just retrieving these items for the mayor to do something with it. And because the mayor doesn't want that stuff and whatnot to have an, let's just say, influence on its economy, except for obviously that she sells that shit, she doesn't want to have it, she doesn't want it to have a financial benefit for the people who are actually coming here. So she made up this replacement money that does the same job for you and for everybody who obviously is using that replacement money in the town, but is technically utterly worthless. Well, like actual money is as well. But outside of that, you can't do shit. So obviously, when you use that money already, you are prone to do more slaying, because that gives you more money and that gives you more possibilities to do that stuff. So technically what she does, she uses the tourists as like a workforce without telling them it's a workforce. There's a workforce. She says she sells it as a tourist trap, and people are actually excited to go there. So she focuses everything on this tourist trap in order to appeal to all the people who are coming here. But it's also kind of the reason why she does, which is also the reason why she's so extremely hostile towards this. Because we actively went out of our way to go to places that are just incredibly suspicious. And I just love how all the people are fade in and out of existence in the background. Good, you're here. I think we're just in time. Let's go then. Let's go. You know the way? This evening is probably going to increase my familiarity. Follow me. Oh, I hate her. And although I much prefer to look toward the future, big things to come. Big things to come, people. We should all have a look at the past as well, once in a while. Yeah, like, you apparently don't. This museum, co-curated by a renowned international expert on magic and slaying. This museum will certainly enlighten schoolchildren from all over the country. Nay, the entire world. But I've kept you waiting long enough. The museum is officially open. Professor, I leave the rest of the evening in your very capable hands. You're not coming inside. Another engagement. A mayor's work is never done. Ah, well then. Shall we go have a look? I believe the buffet has tiny schnitzel rolls. Oh, I already love that. Oh, once, one of the companies that I worked at, one of the restaurants I worked at, they had ones like really tiny schnitzel. And those were so adorable. I love them so much. And did you know the first official record of Hinterberger is from the year 1136? Fascinating stuff. This is interesting though. Around 1440, Hinterberg saw a mass exodus of villagers. Doorways in the woods whence goblins and witches spewed forth. Remind you of something? Ah yes, the 1440 incident. I thought that would catch your eye. It says here that Hinterberg returned to normal around 20 years later. For a while, yes, but there were several periods of the century when reports of supernatural activity were atypically frequent. Perhaps the most high-profile account being by the emperor's cousin Waltraud. Her Highness spent every spring in the village until 1905, when she suddenly kept seeing ghosts in the Grand Hotel suites. Oh, poor Waltraud. You know, she had quite a reputation for seeing ghosts everywhere. Did the dungeon of 1940 disappear? Let's go back to 1440. The dungeons disappeared after a while? They did. Legend has it that a brave local farmer entered every doorway he could find and slew all the goblins. Of course, we must take stories like this with a large grain of salt. There are already a few people who bested every present-day dungeon in Hinterberg, and none of the portals have shown any signs of disappearing. Oh, that's why she kept this other one hidden. Just imagine if they did. Now, if I may direct your attention to our collection of 19th century mountaineering gear, you'll find we have some exquisite exhibits. Oh yeah, I would like to see that. Those are very loyal enemies. If you gain the friendship once, they will always be eager to help. It's been a long day. I'm beat. I should go to bed. But see, that's like that's perfectly what I already said. That's basically what I said. And it shows what I said. It isn't what I actually said. But see, the mayor knows the legend. So the mayor kept one dungeon hidden so that the people are unable to solve every dungeon. And she made a fake one, or something that appears to be a fake dungeon, and kept basically, in order to find out if that is first of all possible, and second of all, if it is possible to make new ones, and create a larger amount of tourists to come by. Don't you remember? Haven't you been there? There was a fake dungeon. There was a dungeon where the door doesn't burst like the other ones. She went through it, like literally physically through it. She touched it, and nothing happened. Then she was surprised, but she went through it. And when after she defeated all the monsters in the dungeon, who were all strangely grey, like they were all colored very wrong, and she went through that dungeon door, like the dungeon exit. She had the same moment. She wanted to touch the door to have this weird burst moment again, but she just went through it. She touched it, was confused, and went through it. And then she talked to a friend about it, and was like, "Yeah, that is really strange. We should investigate." And then someone told her about the other dungeon, the hidden one, which we then did the day after. And that was the moment when the mayor was pissed at us. Because that basically means if we actually finish...
Bad, I've been here, but I had Kiss by Wire stuck in my head.
Oh, don't worry about it. But that means if we actually finish all the dungeons in this game, that means that we deprived that game of its... Or that we deprived Hinterberg of its tourist attraction. Like, Mayor Wagner is currently trying to build an economy around this. We already established that. Mayor Wagner tries to establish an economy around this entire concept. And she is successful in doing that. But that with the displeasure of the local people who are already living there. But yeah, that will be it for today. So I hope you had fun.
Yaya. I had fun.
Good. For I also had fun. Again, I enjoy this game a lot. I like the story aspects.
2 hour mark also.
Yeah, I specifically waited a little bit. That's why I monologued now. That's one of the reasons why I monologue, but I always monologue in the end, so yeah, it fits the bill. But yeah, I hope you had fun, for I had fun. And I hope to see you in the next stream video. Definitely for Black Myth Kong tomorrow. Chilly.